Hi, my name is Alan Willard. I'm a senior technical artist at Epic Games, and we're here at E3.
Can you talk a little about how your company works with NVIDIA?
Sure, we've got a long-standing technical partnership with them. They've worked with us on implementing new features, stability, support, performance for all of our projects over the last 10 years or more, and everything from our engine development to games and everything in between.
What are your thoughts about the Tegra technology that we've seen evolving on the mobile side?
Well, the Project SHIELD device it's incredible. It really means that we can put any project that we're working on it. For example, at NVIDIA's booth right now, we've got our new high-res version of the Epic Citadel running on it. We're also streaming our Infiltrator demo directly onto the device.
What are your thoughts about how far the mobile space has evolved so quickly?
It's really pretty impressive. I mean, if you look at the speed at which any technology evolves, you see incredible jumps at times, and I think that's what we're seeing with the mobile space. We've got performance that's now beginning to rival and equal desktops, which means that we can take the things that we would normally do only for a PC or a console game and now begin doing it directly on mobile.
We're starting to see a lot of games on Project SHIELD running on Unreal Engine technology, games like Real Boxing. What are your thoughts about that as a new platform for game developers to explore?
Oh, we love seeing that. I mean, the more platforms there are for developers to kind of target, the more of the game space that we really see things evolving in.
The other area of Unreal is the UDK, which has opened up new opportunities for mobile. I want to get your thoughts on that, especially with a device like a Project SHIELD that was designed for gaming when it comes to UDK aspiring game developers.
Well, UDK is obviously, it's put out there so anybody can pick it up and publish their game based on what they're capable of. You know, if you're a very small indie team with 2 or 3 people, you can put it out and really take your game out there and get people looking at it. And then of course we've got the success stories like the Hawken team, who took this kind of same scope of 4 or 5 people and turned it into a full AAA title.
And Hawken is one of the games that is running on Unreal Engine, on Tegra 4, on the Project SHIELD. So it loops everything together there.
Yes, it does.
What excites you about the mobile gaming space today?
Mostly it's obviously market penetration. Everybody pretty much has a smartphone in their pocket, regardless of what level of technology it's running, and of course that's going to continue to evolve as well. Plus you have things like the touchscreen interface means people have to think in a different way about how their customers are going to use the game, how you're going to design the game, how the game is going to play back. So I think that has a lot of interesting impact on not only the evolution of how games work, but also the evolution of how people interact with the games and how the game kind of moves through a player or even anybody's life.
In addition to the touchscreen capabilities, one of the things about the Project SHIELD is it does have traditional controller buttons, and it also does connect to the big HD television set, and so in a way it's like a little console. And what are your thoughts about the gameplay capabilities that opens up for developers?
Well, obviously, the more control you can put in players' hands, the more options you have with your game design. A touchscreen interface doesn't necessarily limit you, but it does mean you have to make different choices. Having something like a full-on controller strapped to your game means that you really open up the potential for immersing the player, and that's always a good thing.